Ocean.
So, you have any feedback? Do you want to give our gameplay director, Mike Wang?
With the graphics, you know, obviously are where they need to be, and the motions, the movements get better too. So, I mean, just keep.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, we've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Robinson. And it's Junior in at the 3 spot. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's running. It's good from the top of the key.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
And stolen by Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Murray for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. With both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Here's Jokic after the basket by Brooklyn. Passes to Gordon, and they get it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Balls for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
KD with the bucket.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put it into this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Now, here's Jokic. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Here's Junior. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Murray. 8-point game. At the top of the key, Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brown is checked in for Robinson. Enes Kanter comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for James Harden. Now here is Harris. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 13. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Najee, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The feed to Brown. He kicks it to Kanter. To the paint. Here's Junior. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. Morris passes to Najee. Poked away and taken away by Brown. Now Harris. And here's Junior. To the inside. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Junior.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Najee, some solid defense from Brown.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
On the wing, Morris. Pass to Najee. Here's Bowl. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's... We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
A new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. They've got Harden. Durant is out there with Junior. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 5. So that's the Nets' 5.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Trailblazers, was tremendous. He contributed 31 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And it's sent back by KD. In the corner, Harden over Gordon, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter kicks to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, a little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's use all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Porter is out there with Gordon. Then there's Murray. Then there's Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And Junior might feel like a senior right now. The confidence just growing.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gordon, good on the shot. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
But even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to...
Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Junior comes in for Landry Shamet. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. Bull the pass to Diallo. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nets leading by 13. Here's Junior. Cancer. It's good on the putback.
Right when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Morris outside to the middle. Craig, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The pass to Junior. To the left wing. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Here's Claxton. Clock at 4. Harris inside the line. Here's Junior. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Morris passes to Diallo. Here's Najee. Passes it to Bull. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Bull can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Junior throws it down.
And this is how you run the fast break. Junior makes sure to exploit those open court situations.
Morris outside to the paint. Craig, good. Craig's got 6.
really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cantor dishes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Morris against Brown. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Najee, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Brown, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Junior, and it's KD in at the foursome. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
Inside, here's Junior. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Robinson's checked in for Brown. And a switcher also for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Morris. Here's Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Porter. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Irving kicks to Durant. Harden outside, fires from deep, and no good. And it's Denver the other way. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Murray with it. He's picked up by KD. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Right side, Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
On the wing, Irving. There's the triple. Action coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night. Down low, here's Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, a great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Gordon kicks to Porter. He dishes it to Murray.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, Junior getting past the contact and just fighting for some space on the interior.
Irving against Murray. Porter dishes to Murray. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Gordon trying to break loose. Goes back up. Porter, no luck. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-5 run here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's to Diallo. Dishes to Green. To stop the run. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.